Hey guys, I just figured I'd show you this because it is hard to believe, but we are going through picking pine cones off of Christmas trees. The new growth is starting to grow. At some point, we'll, in the not too distant future, we'll end up going through and trim them. But for right now, we got to take all the pine cones off them. And this is done basically because we don't use the pine cones for anything, and we basically do this to so that growing the pine cones isn't sapping all the tree's energy, and also because after the pine cones die and stuff, they look really bad on the tree. So we go through and pluck them all off, and this is one of the many fields that we do this to. So the only trees that we really do this on are this particular type, which these are Fraser pines. These are the only ones we do this with, but fun stuff. Yeah, you can see the new growth. That's the new growth, which will let those get longer and get better needles, and then we'll come through and use machetes to shape the trees. But for now, we're going through pulling all the little pine cones off. I can't see much of the chat, guys. For one, I'm looking at the tree in my hand, and for two, it's kind of bright out here. I'm sure at some point somebody's going to make the comment that, oh, you missed one. Yeah, not surprised. Thanks. I'll stop in a second here and look at the comments. But yeah, we go through all of them, and this is only one of the lots. We have I think 7 lots of these. And then we have, of course, other types of trees, but of these, I think we have 7 lots. Okay. Yeah, I just figured I'd show you guys this, because if I told you, I spent the day picking pine cones, kind of hard to believe. But and it's weird because we'll get trees with none, and then we'll get trees with dozens. Fun stuff, huh? It's like a Easter egg hunt. This is just one of the things we do. We spray them, we trim them, we pick pine cones. We got a lot of corn in this year that we'll have to work with down the road. But we didn't do any beans this year. I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't do any beans this year, because when it comes to deer season, I prefer I prefer hunting in bean fields, but we didn't plant any beans at all this year. Wearing leather boots because I got tape around my ankles because of the parasites that like climbing up through the brush. Read the comments for a second here. Hey Brian. Mark Miller, we do a lot of grooming and stuff on them, and most Christmas trees that are sold to the public, and I'll show you guys this fall when we start doing it, but we actually paint them. We will come through with a dye and actually paint. It's a spray dye. It also has some preservative and stuff in it, but we'll actually paint all the trees that we're selling that year. Yeah, it kind of still amazes me to a degree the amount of work, effort, money that's put into these things just so they can be cut down and go in somebody's living room for a couple of weeks and then go to the dumpster. Average tree, I think the average for about a Christmas tree size tree, you know, and you're talking 5 to 8 feet, is about 6, 7, 8 years, depending on what kind of tree it is. These ones right here, I believe, are 6-year-olds, 5 or 6. I don't know. It's hard to keep track sometimes. I'm trying to watch the screen and grab them, and that's not working out so well. I'm going to have to shut this off in a minute or so and get back to doing this two-handed, but I just thought I'd show you guys a little clip of some of the stuff we go through with these things. Wow, that's also weird because in the video, there's like a half a second or more delay between the video and what my hand's doing and what I see on the screen. So that makes it really weird. But yeah, we'll do all these. And then we'll do all those. And yeah, once they get to it, like those ones over there are like 8 to 12 feet tall. Obviously, we're not going to be able to get every one of those. We won't be able to do the tops of them. Those ones will probably end up being cut down and dug out, basically scrapped. They kind of got out of control. They got too big to really do anything with. They're too big to dig for landscaping trees, and not too many people buy them that big for Christmas trees. So yeah, Brian, I figured it'd be good for a change. Something that didn't involve either contagious diseases or looting and violence. Figured everybody'd like to go for a little stroll out in the woods. And again, sorry, I can't see too many comments. I will go back through after a while and check out the comments. And if anybody has any questions or anything like that, go ahead and put them in the comment section after the video, and then I can respond personally to you better. But I appreciate all you guys. Everybody stay safe and all that. A lot of craziness going on in the world right now. All right, guys. Love you all. See you soon. I'm out.